Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick, The Americans, Season 2, Episode 11, Stealth. Robert Abele, Alonso Duralde. Okay, this is the Ben Mankiewicz thing, and since he's not here, I will say it. I'm an idiot. I thought that Oleg was completely in on everything that Nina had already done. And it turns out, no, he's learning things.
No, he just I guess he just projects that he knows everything. He just kind of comes off as the guy.
I've read your file, kind of.
Yes, and so that was things were a lot clearer with the Oleg, Arkady, Nina storyline. I mean, Nina is now definitely like in a bad place.
Right.
And I guess we still don't know fully what she's doing at the end with Stan, but I think she's definitely trying to get Stan to
hand over the stuff.
I don't think she's going to run. You know, Oleg's telling her, run if you think you can't do it, but I think she thinks maybe she can do it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't buy that what she's giving Stan is anything but another con here.
Right.
So.
And I thought a lot about the Hill Hitchcock MacGuffin thing this week, because I just started to realize that I don't ever really quite understand the technical things they're talking about, but it doesn't really matter. Like when they're talking about echo and balls and paint, and I'm like going, maybe I don't really need to know this, because it's really just about the setups and the characters and the suspense.
But and also they have the benefit of, rather than having to just make shit up out of whole cloth, I mean, like the actual MacGuffin that people are talking about with Hitchcock is the uranium in the wine bottles, which he happened upon by just sheer luck. Exactly. He had no idea that uranium was actually a thing. It was before the A-bomb came out in Notorious. But here, since it's a historical show, it's period, they know what they're talking about, and these are all actual things. I just love hearing Russians say the word echo. That's a great echo.
For me, my favorite scenes were the scenes inside Kate's apartment. You know,
oh man,
just some of the most tension-filled scenes I've seen.
Fucking Lee Turgis is just creeping me out this whole season.
Yeah, even when he's not there and you think he's there.
Yeah,
I mean, especially at the end, like he isn't there, but you think he might be there when they show up, when they go to. But no, the whole scene with Kate, going into her house, she does the thing that no one in horror films ever does, which I love they do. She turns on lights when she's like, it's like, if you think someone's in your house, you turn on lights and you open doors and you do it quickly. And then she goes, and then you find out that I love the toilet paper roll signal is like fantastic. All that stuff was really creepy and great.
Now, of course, and that now kind of makes me kind of work backwards. It was like, when Kate popped up, did we think, oh, well, Margot Martindale has a series, so this is going to be the new one? Or do we think, you're first spy out of college, your days are numbered? Like, do you think she was always sort of set up as a character that we just should have assumed was going to get killed before the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, is this the show where that's a new actor every season? Like, that's basically like, is it a chance for the show to just kind of replenish the cast?
It's Murphy Brown's receptionist.
Yes, like who's going to be the new George, like the next year? But I was really like the fact that Kate showed up with Jared at the diner, that was all very mysterious and very I like kind of curious where that's going.
And as she points out, not as herself.
Yes,
no
I know.
Costume, no wig.
Do we think Jared knows now that his parents?
I kind of wonder. I kind of feel like
basically
Jared.
Kate did the thing that Elizabeth was supposed to do in telling. I mean, like Kate's already told Jared.
Right. Yeah, she came right out with it. Who knows? Maybe it turns out that while for all their talk about not getting the kids involved, that Jared actually was, an accomplice. And so, and obviously, I love how he popped up at the very beginning, obviously witnessed the murder, traumatized, and then went away for quite a while. And the show almost sort of like, and now suddenly, now that we're roaring towards the season finale, it's like, oh yes, Jared. Yes. Let's not forget this moving piece.
No, I mean, one of the things I just love about the show is that it just knows it seems to understand where the tension is in every single exchange between people, and and focuses on that. So that so the scene with Jared and Elizabeth at the beginning is incredibly tension filled. Obviously the scene in the apartment, and then even just a simple moment of like Stan Beeman being interviewed by Elizabeth's kid has this quality of like, this show is just very, very good at doing that. There's rarely a scene that doesn't have some sort of like underlying tension. And
the domestic drama with Paige has been really interesting this season.
Yes. Like, when she says, I'm a prisoner of my own, I'm reading a book about the history of the Gulag right now, and which makes you just believe that like basically if you just lived in the Soviet Union, you felt like you were in a prison. And so when she says, I'm a prisoner of my own house, I'm like going,
yeah, I know. I was waiting for her to say, young lady, you have no idea.
Yeah, I know. That stuff is really good.
But I like the idea that Elizabeth would be scared of organized religion and the church and that kind of thing. But if it's a social conscience thing,
absolutely, yes,
she's in. You know?
If it ends up being a protest against the policies of the United States.
Bam, yeah,
fine.
Totally. It's sort of like how when I was, young, gay, and angry, and I was doing ACT UP stuff, my dad was not particularly interested in it. But when I started helping out with needle exchange, and he's a doctor, and that was sort of medical, then he was like, "Oh, really? Tell me more."
Yeah, I know. No, it's like liberals who, who are anti-religion and anti-organized religion, but when they hear Catholics get involved in like the actual helping the poor, they're like,
a Dorothy Day Catholic, then they're in.
You can be that kind of Catholic.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that stuff was really good. And although what was it? The scene with the boy interviewing Sam Beeman was like, you need to take better notes. If you're interviewing, as a journalist, when you're like watching one, you need to write more of what he's saying.
If not,
have a tape recorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something else about. Do we think that there is something else happening with the Jewish scientist who they kidnapped and dragged back?
I love that they give him like I guess he gets a comfort woman. Is that what that woman is in bed with him?
I guess so. They've devoted so much time to him. I can't help feeling like there's.
Well, I mean, he's there to I think really it's purely story at the beginning. Okay. You get out of the way. So he needs something that tells you what Phil Elizabeth need to go do.
Sure.
So and then I loved Zelko Ivanek, a great character, great character actor. So nice to see him show up in this. I had to turn on the closed captioning. I wasn't quite clear entirely what he was saying as he mumbled a lot, but just the physicality of this broken guy was just really intense.
And another great, Philip
character.
Thing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Vietnam, man, Hamburger Hill. That was just really, that was good.
So one episode left, presumably. Is it only one or two? It's in IMDb says 2, but last night in the teaser it was like, one more left,
Oh no, what they always say, not that I watch it, but sometimes these people, what they say is one more left before the finale.
Oh, that's true, okay. Maybe 2 left, I don't know. But in any event, we're pretty sure they're going to solve the Emmett Leanne murder this season, right? They're not going to pull the killing?
I think they have to.
Yeah.
I think this is a show that seems to understand that.
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah. So there's that to look forward to, and we'll be back to talk about it. Thanks.